Good morning, Panther. Good morning. So the 10:30 update is that it's not really much more than a light breeze, and we've had just enough rain to wet the ground. Little drizzle is what we've had this morning. And all the cats and people here at the house are doing great. Especially since we got to sleep in. Panther was over there in the corner. Not his normal spot, but there is a bed over there. He needs it. So it's 1 p.m. now, and we have a pretty steady light rain. We've had a few breezes, but as you can see, it's not breezy right now. It's just raining. And I see Gray on the back platform and Panther's up here. I'm not sure where Tux and Slate are hanging, but you can bet probably inside the garage. It's 3:30 and I'm gonna go take a ride in the van and do my daily Pokemon. We just got word that Taekwondo is closed. That's not a surprise. I have seen a few gusts now, and it's a very steady, moderate rain at this point, but no worrisome winds. Been monitoring some of the tornado action that's happened. I was really surprised Emerald Isle had a problem so early in the game because they're so far north of where the eye is, but yeah, well, we knew it wasn't gonna do a lot before dinner time and into the evening, so it's still warming up here for whatever it is or is not going to do. I am out in Ruby for my daily / afternoon drive around. It's been nice and relaxing at the house. I was a bad girl and fell asleep last night and didn't get yesterday's video out until today, but that's done now. And finally it's in HD. Don't watch it after it goes out there and it's not in HD yet. If it doesn't have the little red HD next to the settings cogwheel, it's not good quality. So yeah, there's that. But I need out for a little while. You know me, if I don't go someplace in the car each day, I'm not happy. I'm gonna listen to my Audible book, play some Pokemon Go, check out the sites, and you know, come back in an hour or 90 minutes, something like that. The governor has not asked folks in our part of the state to stay off the roads. It's really no reason not to be on the roads here right this minute. So yeah, I'm just gonna go drive around. I was gonna take the van, but Don encouraged me to take Ruby. And I'm much happier in Ruby, especially if I want to listen to my Audible book. So yeah. Just got the message that schools are going to be closed tomorrow too. I'm over here at Trinity Episcopal battling in a low and Marowak, which can be shiny, and I don't have a shiny. But no shinies here. Oh well. It's a nice safe spot to be pulled over for a few minutes. Here at Emmanuel Holiness, it's a raid for a Murkrow. Not shiny either. Battle the Pineco here and no shinies again. So far, the library is the busiest place in town. The new library ribbon cutting is going to be on September the 22nd. That's a Sunday. That's at the end of the Tesla Blue Ridge Mountains Parkway Drive. So I don't think we'll make the ribbon cutting, but maybe sometime into that week we'll get a chance to stop in and check it out. Not much, but a lot of wet going on at Walmart too. I'm headed back to the house now to make dinner. One of the reasons I got out of there for a while is Johnny heated up some kielbasa and I'm so hungry and it smelled so good. Getting ready to put the chicken thighs in the oven to finish baking. I'm making my favorite low-carb casserole, zucchini, corn, onion, with an egg and cheese base. I've made it before. Johnny's been outside and fed all the cats. I believe the Gray Girls and Tux are in the garage. And Panther's over here on the stair steps behind the brick pillar. He's a little nervous about this wind now. I think the highest wind gust is in the 20s maybe 30 mile per hour. It's not too bad, but I heard it a few minutes ago and it's picked up a little bit over what it was earlier. It's about 6:30 now. While my onions are cooking, I thought I'd come out and get another look before it got too dark to record. The zucchini doesn't need to cook long because, you know, A, it cooks as fast as a vegetable, and B, it's going in the oven to cook as a casserole, so just for a few minutes. I only added half a bag of frozen corn today. If you have fresh corn, you can use that too. The zucchini you can slice, dice, or run through the food processor, and it just depends. It doesn't really matter. Don doesn't like the pieces of zucchini too big, so I diced them as small as I could. There's garlic, salt, and basil in that mix too. So there's Parmesan, bacon bits, yellow cheese there, and I'm fixing to add in my mix of 4 eggs with basil, garlic powder, a dash of cayenne, and some salt. Of course, I had a top with bacon and more cheese. About 30 minutes at 350 and she'll be good to go. At 8:30 we had our first power blip. Thankfully it came back on. Duke now messaged me asking me to respond if our power was on or off because there's an outage in our area. That's new. That was kind of cool. We heard a couple of things outside, noises. I don't want to know what they were, but weren't too loud. But the power's back on, so that's good. Johnny's fingers are crossed. Mine are too, that it's off until he's asleep. I mean, excuse me, that it stays on until he goes to sleep. We do not want it off. Well, I'm pretty sure I can hear the lift station off in the distance. I heard it, the hum of it start and stop a couple of times while the lights were flickering. And I think they're still out over there. I think we're lucky. I think the recloser might have brought us back online, but then the people that are east of it, which is where the lift station are not online. I'm just speculating, but I'm glad we currently have power. And poor Panther, he's just ready for this to be over, aren't you, buddy?